Today we are tackling one of the most common style dilemmas that many of us face as our bodies evolve naturally over time. It is the challenge of the midsection. Perhaps you have noticed that, despite your best efforts with diet or exercise, the distribution of weight has shifted toward the tummy area due to hormonal changes like menopause. Please know that you are absolutely not alone in this experience, as millions of women navigate this same shift. The great news is that you do not need to hide under oversized tents or shapeless garments to feel comfortable. Experts in style and image consulting have developed specific visual strategies that can instantly camouflage the waistline while highlighting your best assets. In this video, we are going to explore 6 sophisticated and easy style tips that will help you dress to hide your waist without sacrificing an ounce of style. We will discuss the magic of fabrics, the power of optical illusions, and the specific cuts that professional stylists use on their celebrity clients to create a streamlined silhouette. By the end of this video, you will have a complete toolkit of fashion hacks that will restore your confidence and have you walking out the door feeling absolutely fabulous. If you are ready to reclaim your style and master the art of dressing your changing body, then keep watching because the transformation begins right now. The first and perhaps most powerful technique recommended by top stylists for camouflaging a tummy is creating a vertical column of color layered with a third piece. This is not just about throwing on a jacket, it is about understanding the geometry of the eye. When you wear a top and trousers or a skirt in the same color, or very similar tones, you create an unbroken vertical line that elongates the body. Now the real magic happens when you add a third piece such as an open cardigan, a structured blazer, or a sleeveless long vest in a contrasting color. By keeping this outer layer unbuttoned, you essentially slice the visible width of your midsection into 3 parts. The eye is drawn to the narrow vertical strip of the inner column, rather than the full width of your waist. For women over 50, this is a game changer because it provides structure without restriction. Imagine wearing a sleek column of black consisting of black straight-leg trousers and a black blouse, and then layering a camel-colored longline cardigan over it. The contrasting outer layer acts as distinct curtains that hide the side profile of the waist, where the muffin top is usually most visible. It is crucial, however, to ensure that your third piece has the right length. Experts suggest that your jacket or cardigan should fall below the widest part of your hips. If the jacket ends right at the waist, it will draw a horizontal line exactly where we do not want attention. Look for pieces with structure rather than flimsy fabrics that might cling to the back. A tailored blazer with a nip in the back can give you a shape from behind, while the open front forgives the tummy area. This technique is perfect for cooler weather or air-conditioned offices, but you can adapt it for summer using lightweight linen dusters or sleeveless vests. Have you ever tried the column of color technique before, or is this a new concept for you? We would love to hear your experiences in the comments below, because sharing helps our community grow. Another detail to consider is the lapel of your jacket. A long, narrow lapel creates another vertical line, further slimming the torso, whereas a wide, bulky collar can add unnecessary volume. Remember, the goal is to guide the observer eye up and down rather than side to side. By mastering this layering trick, you immediately look taller and leaner, which naturally distracts from the midsection. It is a classic strategy used by fashion editors, and it works beautifully for every body type, but especially for the apple shape common after 50. Moving on to our second tip, we must discuss the strategic use of prints and diagonal lines, which act as optical camouflage for the body. Many women over 50 shy away from patterns, thinking that solid colors are safer or more slimming. While solid black is indeed slimming, a solid block of color in a light or bright shade can sometimes highlight every bump and curve of the midsection because shadows become very visible on a plain surface. This is where a busy print becomes your best friend. A dense, non-geometric pattern such as a floral, a paisley, or an abstract watercolor print confuses the eye. Because the eye cannot focus on a single focal point, it creates a blurring effect over the tummy area, making any lumps or bumps virtually disappear. Think of it as a filter for your outfit. However, not all prints are created equal. We recommend avoiding large massive prints that can overwhelm your frame, and instead opting for medium-scale patterns that keep the eye moving. Furthermore, let us talk about the direction of lines. Horizontal stripes across the tummy are generally difficult to wear, but diagonal lines are incredibly flattering. A top with a diagonal stripe or a wrap-style blouse that creates a diagonal line across the torso cuts the body visually and creates an illusion of a waistline even if one is not clearly defined. Asymmetrical hemlines are another fantastic tool in this category. A tunic that is longer on one side or creates a diagonal sweep at the bottom draws attention away from the center of the body and down toward the legs. This asymmetry breaks up the boxy look that can happen when we try to hide our waist with square-shaped tops. Another specific style to look for is the ruched top, specifically where the ruching or gathering happens on the side or diagonally across the stomach. This gathered fabric acts as a deliberate design element that masks the tummy underneath. It looks intentional and stylish rather than like you are trying to hide something. When selecting these pieces, pay attention to the background color of the print. A dark background with a lighter print is generally more reducing than a white background. Imagine a beautiful navy blouse with small teal and emerald abstract shapes featuring a diagonal drape across the front. This top would be comfortable, stylish, and completely effective at hiding the midsection. Have you found a favorite print that makes you feel confident? We encourage you to raid your closet and experiment with patterns you might have ignored. By embracing the chaos of a good print, you can find peace of mind regarding your silhouette. Now let us dive deep into the foundation of any good outfit, which is the fabric itself. Choosing the right material is arguably the most critical step when dressing to conceal the midsection after 50. The wrong fabric can cling to every imperfection, while the right fabric will skim over the body, creating a smooth and elegant silhouette. A common mistake many women make is choosing fabrics that are too thin or too clingy, such as lightweight jersey knits, thin bias, cut satin, or flimsy polyester blends. These materials have a tendency to settle into the creases of the skin and outline the tummy and muffin top mercilessly. Instead, experts recommend fabrics that have what we call drape and weight. You want materials that hang away from the body rather than suctioning to it. Excellent choices include crepe, soft linen blends, ponte knit, and high-quality cotton with a bit of density. Ponte knit in particular is a miracle worker for older women because it is a double knit fabric that has the comfort and stretch of a legging, but the structure and thickness of a trouser or heavy dress. It holds you in slightly without feeling like shapewear. Another fantastic option is raw silk or textured wool, which adds visual interest and structure. When you are shopping, try the scrunch test. Scrunch the fabric in your hand and let it go. If it falls heavily and smooths itself out, it will likely do the same over your midsection. If it stays crumpled or feels light and airy, it might be too clingy for the tummy area unless it is cut very generously. Furthermore, texture plays a huge role in hiding volume. A flat, shiny fabric reflects light on the highest point of your curve, which highlights the belly. A matte textured fabric absorbs light and recedes visually. Think about wearing a waffle knit sweater or a top with lace overlay. The texture creates a surface that disguises what lies beneath. We also want to mention the importance of lining. A lined dress or skirt will always sit better than an unlined one, because the lining acts as a buffer between your skin and the outer fabric, ensuring the garment glides over bumps rather than getting stuck on them. If you have a favorite dress that is unlined, consider investing in a separate full slip. This vintage undergarment is a secret weapon that ensures your dresses fall beautifully straight down. By upgrading the quality and weight of your fabrics, you can wear simple cuts and still look incredibly polished and slimmer. What is your go-to fabric for feeling comfortable and stylish? Let us know if you are a fan of linen or if you prefer structured knits. Our fourth styling secret involves mastering the art of the untucked top, because for many women over 50, tucking in a shirt can feel uncomfortable and unflattering. However, there is a very fine line between an untucked top that looks chic and one that looks frumpy or boxy. The goal is to avoid cutting your body in half at its widest point. If your untucked top ends exactly at the widest part of your hips or tummy, it creates a horizontal line that broadens you. The solution lies in the hemline and the fit. First, consider the shape of the hem. A curved hem, also known as a shirtail hem, which is higher at the sides and lower in the front and back, is infinitely more flattering than a straight horizontal cut. The curve elongates the leg line at the side while providing coverage for the tummy in the center. Another brilliant feature to look for is the side slit. A tunic or sweater with splits on the sides allows the fabric to move freely over the hips, preventing that dreaded cuping effect, where the fabric gets stuck on the rear and emphasizes the stomach. We must also talk about the fit around the bust versus the hips. The most flattering untucked tops for hiding a waist fit neatly around the shoulders and bust, and then gently flare out or fall straight down. This is often referred to as an align shape or a swing top. It highlights the upper body, which often remains smaller while floating over the midsection. Avoid tops that are wide and baggy all over, as these can make you look larger than you are. You want to hint at the body underneath without revealing everything. Another variation of the untucked style is the peplum top, but you must be careful with the placement of the seam. A traditional peplum that cinches at the natural waist might be too tight, but a relaxed peplum or a drop waist top, where the flare starts just below the tummy, can be very effective. It gives a feminine flounce that disguises any bloating. When wearing untucked tops, balance is key. Since you have volume on top, you should pair these tops with slimmer bottoms like a straight leg jean, a slim ankle pant, or a pencil skirt. This creates a balanced silhouette rather than a voluminous one from head to toe. If you feel like your legs look short with an untucked top, try wearing shoes in the same color as your pants to extend the vertical line. This technique allows you to be comfortable and breathe freely without worrying about a waistband digging into your stomach. It is effortless style that looks intentional. Do you prefer the freedom of untucked tops, or do you still like to tuck in? Our fifth tip focuses specifically on dresses, because a dress is often the easiest way to look put together with minimal effort, but the wrong cut can be disastrous for a prominent midsection. The holy grail of dress silhouettes for hiding a waist after 50 is the empire line. An empire waist dress features a fitted bodice that ends just under the bust, which is typically the narrowest part of a woman's torso, regardless of her weight. From that point, the fabric floats loosely over the waist and hips, completely bypassing the tummy area. This draws the eye upward to the face and décolletage and away from the midsection. It is a timeless feminine silhouette that is incredibly comfortable. However, not all empire dresses are created equal. You want to avoid those that have excessive gathering directly under the bust, as this can sometimes look like maternity wear. Instead, look for a panel that sits flat under the bust before gently flaring out. Another fantastic silhouette is the trapeze or swing dress. Similar to the A-line top we discussed earlier, a trapeze dress fits at the shoulders, and then widens gradually all the way to the hem, creates a triangular shape that touches nothing but the shoulders. This is ultimate freedom for your waistline. For those who prefer a more structured look, the shift dress is a classic option. A shift dress hangs straight down from the shoulders, avoiding the waist entirely. The key with a shift dress is to ensure it is tailored well in the bust and shoulders so it does not look like a sack. You can elevate these simple shapes with accessories. Since the dress hides your shape, use a statement necklace or beautiful earrings to bring the focus up to your face. A structured handbag and great shoes will anchor the look and show that you have style and intention. Avoid dresses with belts or horizontal seams across the natural waist. If you love a dress that comes with a belt, simply remove it or tie it loosely at the back to create a slight shape without cinching the front. Wrap dresses can also be hit or miss. A true wrap dress might gape open, but a faux wrap dress with ruching to the side combines the V-neck benefit with tummy control. When trying on dresses, always sit down in the fitting room. A dress that looks good standing up might become tight and uncomfortable when seated. The right dress should allow you to sit, breathe, and eat dinner without you ever having to adjust it or suck in your stomach. It is about liberation, not restriction. Our final tip addresses the foundation of your wardrobe, which includes what you wear underneath and the bottoms you choose. We cannot talk about hiding a waist without mentioning the importance of high-rise bottoms. Low-rise or mid-rise jeans that hit right across the softest part of the tummy create the dreaded muffin top effect, pushing flesh upward and outward. The solution is to switch to high-rise jeans and trousers that sit at or slightly above the natural waist. This higher waistband acts as a gentle containment system, smoothing out the silhouette and preventing the tummy from spilling over. Look for pants with a wide flat waistband rather than a thin elastic strip that digs in. Many brands now offer smoothing panels built directly into the front of jeans and trousers specifically designed for women over 50. These are not uncomfortable girdles, they are simply reinforced panels that provide a flatter front view. Avoid pants with pleats at the front as these add extra volume exactly where you do not want it. Flat front trousers are universally more flattering. Additionally, consider side zip pants instead of front fly closures to eliminate the bulk of zippers and buttons on the tummy. Now let us briefly touch upon shapewear. We are not suggesting you wear a tight corset every day. However, a high-waisted shaping brief or a camisole with light control can make a massive difference in how your clothes hang. The goal of modern shapewear is smoothing, not squeezing. A simple smoothing camisole tucked into your high-waist pants can bridge the gap between top and bottom, creating a seamless line. This prevents the waistband of your pants from creating a visible ridge through your top. When choosing jeans, darker washes are generally more slimming than light washes. A dark indigo or black high-rise straight-leg jean paired with one of the untucked tops we mentioned earlier is a uniform that works for almost any casual occasion. Remember, comfort is the priority. If your waistband leaves a red mark on your skin, it is too tight, and it is actually making your waist look larger by displacing volume. Size up if you need to. No one sees the number on the tag, but everyone sees the fit. Wearing a size that fits properly without digging in will instantly make you look 10 pounds lighter. What is your experience with high-rise jeans? Do you find them more comfortable than the styles you wore in the past? We hope these 6 style tips have inspired you to look at your wardrobe with fresh eyes and renewed excitement. Dressing to hide your waist after 50 does not mean hiding your personality or your beauty. It is simply about using smart strategies like the column of color, strategic prints, fabric choice, and the right silhouettes to highlight your best self. Remember, fashion is a tool to serve you, not the other way around. You deserve to feel comfortable, confident, and stylish every single day, regardless of how your body changes. We would love to know which of these tips you are going to try first. Are you ready to invest in a great pair of high-rise jeans, or maybe experiment with a diagonal print top? Please leave a comment below sharing your thoughts and any other tricks you use to feel fabulous. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with a friend who might need a little style boost. Do not forget to subscribe to our channel for more expert advice on fashion, beauty, and hair tailored specifically for the modern woman over 50. Thank you so much for spending your time with us today. Stay stylish, stay confident, and we will see you in the next video.